Welcome to episode 4 of the Flippin' Bats podcast. Today is our first in-season episode, so we're going to be covering everything that's happened in the past week and up to this week. We're joined with our favorites, Adrian and Jaden. Jaden's going to be leading us today, talking about the topics we have to start the 2021 season. So it should be an exciting episode. Cap, take it away, buddy.
All right, first, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, I mean, how can we not start off the show with him?
Yeah.
He was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He hit a ball 115 miles an hour, and he pitched 101 miles an hour.
Yeah, he hit 101. I mean,
Crazy.
Shall I say better than Babe Ruth?
Babe Ruth, he went up to the plate probably like with a cigar in his mouth.
He was probably drunk, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he was probably throwing like mid-70s. Whoa.
Yeah, these guys probably were throwing mid-70s.
Exactly.
All right.
So,
Back in my
mean,
heyday, Babe Ruth was on the mound touching 75. It was gas.
Yeah.
It's like, he hit 77 one time. Wow.
We were in awe.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So the question is, would you rather have him as a pitcher or a hitter?
So, in the Angels, right? Actually, and we did actually have this as a poll. I'm actually going to tell you the results right now. But, this is a really close poll. It was 53% said hitting, 47% said pitching.
Really?
That's very close.
I think
I think in the Angels,
pitching.
yeah,
Probably
I think
pitching.
they-
their rotation
It's
is
garbage.
Yeah.
So they need, so I think they need him on the mound.
I think they need as much help, but I think on like a team like the Mets or like the Braves or like the Yankees.
in the box.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I think that, they have
Got a piece of
Trout.
hair in my mouth. Ugh.
They have Trout. They have Rendon. Apparently, Jared Walsh is looking like the next greatest thing.
He hits fastballs.
Yeah, he hits fast. Like
Alright, we're
Mike
good.
Trout said.
I think it was
hits
Adrian's
fastballs.
hair.
I don't have hair. And then who else do they have? Oh, Upton's off to a hot start. So
Upton.
I think that in the Angels' point, they need him more.
They need him more on the mound. Absolutely. That
Yeah.
their rotation is straight cheeks.
Yeah, Dylan Bundy was their.
Their opening day guy. I mean, he didn't look bad. They swept the White Sox, right? Correct?
I don't.
No, they swept the White Sox.
I think they won the series, but I'm not
Did
sure
they
if
win the
swept
series
them.
or did they sweep them? Somebody pull that up. Either way, they started the season.
Yeah, Angels are 2-2 right now.
fantastically. All right, yeah. So they won the series against the White Sox, but I mean, the White Sox are next level World Series contenders,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the second best team in the AL.
and I think that the Angels can potentially make a push for the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I think that the division is definitely not.
If Ohtani stays healthy, 100% they can make a push at the playoffs.
Yeah.
Especially-
I like that Joe Madden isn't using him like the show like he pitched Sunday and he has off 3 other days during the week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that he's in the lineup every day
Yeah, they
because
need
they know
him.
that they're
Well, yeah, and I listened on the radio. They said they plan on using him on how Ohtani wants to be used.
yeah,
Mhm.
So they're gonna ask him, how do you feel?
yeah, exactly.
And then that's what they're gonna go on. I like that. Let's see where it takes the Angels this year.
Mhm.
All right, so next we have.
All right, next, Castellanos versus Yachty.
Yeah, I mean we have to talk about that.
Did
All
you
right.
hear what he said?
Yeah, so
Like,
I have the quote right here. So you don't hear this every day after a bench trimming brawl.
well, I mean let's get into the situation first.
Yeah, yeah.
Castellanos goes off
Yeah.
Jack Flaherty.
Oh,
Gives
bombs.
it a
skips down the line.
Gives it a nice little 3-hop and then a
That's it.
bad flip.
Sammy
Yeah.
Sosa times 3.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, and then he runs the bases, and then that's the end of it. The next day, right?
Bow.
I know it's the next day because the Cardinals were in their beautiful baby
Yes.
blues.
Yeah. So,
And then he gets hit in the ribs. So Trevor
It
Bauer.
was a rookie pitcher too, correct?
Yeah,
So this guy had
reliever,
some.
reliever.
Trevor Bauer broke it down. Trevor Bauer said it did look intentional.
Yes.
I watched
he did.
Trevor. he
I
said
think it was
I
intentional.
watched that too.
Yeah.
And then obviously Castellanos is hype. He gets on base. He ends up scoring on a pass. No, not a pass ball. Wild pitch.
Wild
Yachty's
pitch,
perfect.
yeah.
Wild pitch.
Oh my god.
He
Not top 10.
He scores on that,
Yeah.
and then it's a bang bang play. People say he did dig his knee in him on purpose. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
I think it was just a slide.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
was
just
just a
sliding.
baseball play, and then Castellanos gets up, flexes on him. Love it.
Fired up. Let
Yeah,
the kids
fired up.
play.
Let's go,
Let the
yeah.
kids
And
play.
Facts.
And then the pitcher's actually very confused, like, what's going on?
He's sitting here like, oh
Oh,
my
no.
god,
And then-
I'm gonna get killed.
And then Yadier Molina He just comes
Starts
in,
Yeah.
and he has him gripped by his neck. And actually, Moustakis was actually there to break it up before.
Yeah, he
Moustakis of all people, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, and then you know, bench clearing ball. You know, David Bell's out there, Moustakis is out there.
David Bell is in every bench. This guy is fighting somebody at all times.
Yes,
bro.
exactly. And then yeah. So. And
Yeah.
then there was suspension for that, which I don't agree with.
I know.
So it was
2 game
pathetic.
suspension.
I didn't see really what he did wrong in that situation.
He got up, fired up. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I
Let's
know.
go.
So-
Let the kids. They're promoting. Let the kids play. But then when the kids play, sorry, you got suspended for that.
So it's apparently because of COVID guidelines, he did initiate kind of like a bench clearing brawl. and they
but
don't
did
want
he
that with
initiate?
COVID.
He didn't do
No.
anything. He didn't.
I
He
mean,
was in
He
the
didn't
moment.
charge the mound.
yeah.
So that he got up and said, "Let's go." He didn't
Yeah.
say, "Hey,
know.
come fight me." No,
Yeah.
that's not how that went down. And then notice how it's always the catchers that it's not the pitcher that drilled the guy. No. It's the catchers that come up and have to fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
we all
listen,
know pitchers aren't baseball players, and as catchers,
oh.
their job is to
Is to
defend
fight.
their pitchers.
So back to that quote. So after the bench clearing ball, after the game, Nick at the end of the game in a post game conference, he goes, quote, "That guy could have punched me in the face, and I'd still ask him for a signed jersey." Quote.
I think that's
That's facts.
Mhm.
that's just the amount of respect that Yadi has around the league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's a guy. He's
He's
a
been around. He knows the game. It's like as Trevor Bauer explained. Like when you play the Cardinals, you're not just playing the Cardinals. You're playing the Cardinals and you're playing Yadi. You know what I
exactly. Yes, absolutely.
mean? So what do we have for the next topic?
So let's talk about Tatis. He started the season off 1 for 12 with 5 errors, and now he's injured.
Yeah. So I didn't watch the Padres game, so I didn't know how the injuries
Yeah.
happened.
It was on a strike.
on a
three.
swing.
A swing and
No,
strike.
no. I'm sorry. Not the injury. The errors.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know. I don't know how the errors happened. 5 errors. That doesn't sound like Tatis.
I know.
He's pretty good with the glove. He did struggle throwing the ball in year
Mhm.
1, but he ended up fixing that. I don't know. And then the injury, that was a freak injury. You know what I
I
mean? It
know,
was non-contact. He does have a very big backswing.
Yeah.
So I mean, apparently it's a subluxation.
All right. So I have the injury here. So it's a
subluxation, right?
a slight labrum tear.
Ooh, that's not good. But I do know that he is not. There's a potential he can be out for 6 months.
Yes, there is the
Yes.
potential.
Yeah, but he's not gonna opt that way right now. He's gonna rehab, see how he plays.
Oh, never mind. So, on yesterday, the GM came out and confirmed he has a slight tear in his labrum, but there's no damage to the rotator's cuff, and he does not require surgery.
Okay.
So it's just being safe. Quote: "It's just being safe and giving the left shoulder inflammation and some of the instability a chance to calm down." Quote. All right. So
I think that Tatis, they need to play that safe because Tatis.
absolutely,
is the guy.
Tatis
That's
is
the
there.
guy.
Obviously, you know
They paid the man.
his big backs, but not only that, the way he plays the game. It's
Yes.
like the big backswing, and then
Mhm.
his head first, El Mago slides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he needs
Sizing
his.
up.
He
Sizing
can't
up.
land on his shoulder. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
he has like a slight labrum tear.
Yeah.
But apparently they did say that if he does play, there is no risk for his future, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like so basically there's no way it could get worse, and he's able to play through it.
So yeah. So it says he has full range of motion.
That's
So
good.
so they're just putting him on the 10-day IL to be safe.
Okay.
All right, so Tatis is a guy we want in the game. We want to see him every day.
Exactly.
He's the face right now. I think we can all agree he is the face of MLB.
Yeah,
if not
Mhm.
one
But
of.
it's just let's not get confused. Best player and
No,
face.
face
Because
and
I was
best player.
watching
Yeah, those
I was
are-
watching High Heat, and I saw Mark DeRosa say not Mark DeRosa. Somebody they said that they watched Ken Griffey Jr. play, they watched Mike Trout play, and that Fernando Tatis is the most talented player they've ever seen.
Absolutely not.
No.
I disagree.
No way.
No.
I just simply he might be the most
Exciting
showy-ish-
guy. Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Easy to
and,
market.
entertaining.
And then
Yes.
MLB posted that he was injured, and like the comments were like, any other guy, and this wouldn't be posted. I mean, he's their poster boy
That's
right
true.
now, so you
Yeah.
can't get mad at them.
Javi Baez was their poster boy a couple years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, listen, Tatis is bringing young fans to the game. You love to see it.
So
Get better soon, buddy.
yeah, exactly.
You're my buddy. You're my buddy now.
It's
You're my
it's
buddy
not the battle of the NOS.
now. If Tatis
If-
is
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Mhm.
So moving on to the next topic, what do we have?
Gary Sanchez. Did he remember how to play baseball?
Yes, he did, everybody.
Um,
And I was the first one on it.
Did it?
I'm just saying.
Maybe he went to like a psychic and they're like, you know how to play baseball again when you wake up.
Wow, and
And
he
then-
started hitting bombs.
Yeah.
So can I talk?
No, because you're gonna be such a Debbie
Yeah.
Downer.
No.
And
I'm
you're
not.
gonna make me want to
Look,
cry
look,
after you say.
I'm a diehard Yankees fan. I want Gary Sanchez to be great.
No, you don't. The
Yes,
thing
I
is,
do.
you
It
don't.
doesn't sound
I
like
do.
it.
Yes, I do. But I'm just saying, Gary Sanchez is at his best when he's spraying the ball to all fields. He hasn't hit a ball to the right side not once. All his home runs have gone to left field. All
It doesn't matter.
Oh my
Listen,
gosh!
listen,
Oh my
listen,
gosh!
listen.
This is so bad.
And
He's
then
hitting home runs.
Also, he hit 2, right? And those are cheapy Yankee Stadium home runs. I mean, as a Yankee fan, we all know that happens. And then
I'm gonna
I
pull
think
it
it was
up.
330. So you can see how many other stadiums that gets out on.
Yep. I'm
So-
gonna pull it up right now.
And then also, it's like he threw out a runner, and then next 3 other guys stole, and they stole on him. Like, you know what I mean? So he's 1 for 4, he's stealing bases. So I'm just saying, let's take the good with the bad, because Gary Sanchez is a dude that he's known for being a streaky player. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's been on fire and he's been freezing cold. So I'm just not one to overreact right now.
I also think your entire lineup is like that, minus
Yeah.
DJ LeMahieu.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very hot and cold. Hopefully,
Yeah.
they all get hot at the right
What
time.
is-
Okay, this ball by Gary Sanchez was an absolute bomb. No, it wasn't.
Never
Yeah, it
mind.
wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I mean, it's still a home run, and it was hit
You know what
very
I mean?
hard.
I mean, I'm just trying to
I don't
say-
think that's a home run in any other stadium, but I do think that ball's a hit.
Okay.
Off the wall.
Off the wall,
Okay.
bounces off the wall. I mean, that's still a ball. I mean, think about it. It's not warm out. It was really cold on opening day in New York.
Yeah, it was.
Winds
Cole did not have a
very
slider.
exactly. So I mean, look, give the guy some time, but I do think Gary Sanchez is going to be a big part of the Yankees lineup. As much as I hate to say it.
Yeah, and I just don't want to get my hopes up and overreact to that. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, as a Met fan, I got excited for one Pete Alonso home run.
Yeah.
So listen, let's go Pete. All right, Cappy, moving on.
Yerman Mercedes
That dude is on fire.
starts the season 5 for 5 with 8 hits.
What? No, he started season 5 for 5, and now he
Oh,
has
yeah.
8 hits. Yeah.
Yes.
Or 9. I think he's 9 for 13. I believe.
He has the highest batting average in the league.
No, I think he's behind Corey Seager actually.
So it goes.
Oh no, he is.
Batting average leaders. Yerman Mercedes at 1 and Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
at 2.
Yeah, he has the league high in hits. He had like 10 hits when
We
I
don't have
checked.
to talk about the next one. Ketel Marte.
Yeah, Ketel Marte's on fire as well. But
Yeah.
I mean, Yerman Mercedes. I love that he's not for the strikeouts. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
Two strikes, no leg lift at all. Doesn't even move the leg. It's see ball, hit ball, and it is working.
Yerman Mercedes may have a good average. He may have a good batting average.
Yeah, but let's
You know who
not-
has a better batting average? Jacob DeGrom. Let's go, baby.
First
Leads the
season,
Mets in
2
like.
for 3.
He is so good at this whole baseball
He had
thing.
one of the 2 RBIs.
He is so good. He is so good. Does Garrett Cole get 2 hits in the
Nope.
game in an RBI?
Garrett Cole doesn't pitch.
He doesn't hit hits.
Garrett
He doesn't
Cole has
hit.
5 career home runs, I believe.
I remember I was sitting there in Citizens Bank. I went to the Mets opener. Was sitting there. I was like, man,
Just don't get hurt.
we need the DH. Please
Yeah.
don't get hurt. And then he rips a single into left field, and I'm like, oh my god, we don't need a DH. We don't need the DH. We got the ground.
Yeah.
And so I mean, Yerman Mercedes though, this kid, I don't know how long it's gonna last.
Yeah.
But this
Apparently,
kid,
he's supposed to be like the replacement for Eloy Jimenez. He catches, and apparently they're gonna have him like DH in a sense and have
Yeah,
Andrew
yeah.
Vaughn. I don't know how they're gonna make it work, but I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm excited to see it.
I want to see where it's. I'm gotta be honest with you guys. I mean, a great start for him and really exciting, but
Is he going to hold up for 160
it's not gonna
games?
last.
Yes, exactly.
I don't think anything holds up for 160
Yeah.
games
I
unless
mean-
your name's Michael Trout.
It would be nice though.
It would be nice. It'd be cool.
But it's not.
It's not gonna happen. Did you see the White Sox pretending like Eloy Jimenez died?
Yeah. Will never be forgotten. And brought the jersey.
I was like, geez
out
Louise,
opening
man,
day.
he's just injured.
I know.
All right.
Wait, let's talk about some of the injuries that happened these past couple days. Brian Hayes,
Wrist injury.
Hayes
correct?
is out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
inflammation in the wrist.
Then he started off the opening day when Yaya
With
in
Palm.
Chicago.
Yes.
Great fantasy points for me, by the way.
Yeah.
Huge.
Should have traded him, by the way.
And
To me.
Josh Donaldson, he has a hamstring injury.
Mm.
He's on the 10-day.
I'm just glad it's not the calf because the calf was the problem before.
Yeah.
But I believe he injured it on like he hit a laser double and like rounding the bases. That's when it happened. So yeah,
It was a hit.
yeah,
I mean,
He's
I'm
got a
sure the
bad
injury hurt a little less with the hit.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
And then Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson's out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, is he out? I know
He's day to day.
Yeah, because I believe I saw him fielding ground balls.
Mm-hmm.
So
He had tightness in his
Play
left
hamstring injury, 10-day IL.
oh, that actually just happened 11 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's he. I was watching the Ohtani Angels game, which by the way, MLB did. It's funny because MLB doesn't do a great job of marketing, but Sunday Night Baseball, Ohtani versus the second best team in the AL. That was a really good job by them.
Listen.
We do got to give them credit for that.
I'll give him credit when they get rid of blackout restrictions.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
Absolutely
it's so
ridiculous.
Yes.
annoying. Like, I pay for MLB TV.
Can't
I don't
watch it.
pay for one game
I
on the
know.
West Coast
I
at
know.
10:10
I want to
p.m.
watch the New York Mets.
I respect it. I respect it. Yeah. I mean, it's,
Like, listen,
it's
they
just-
want to grow the game. Then grow the game.
Yeah.
Then grow the game.
Yeah.
Wake up. It's ridiculous.
Like for example, don't suspend Castellanos for
For getting
bringing
fired
him to
up,
the game.
man.
Exactly. Yeah.
This fires the fans up. We got fans in the stadium. Let us get fired
know.
up. We don't want to watch. Hey, that was a good slide, buddy.
Yeah.
Way to hit me. No, we want to see people get fired up,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
And
Moving on.
we covered the Tatis injury, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Does not need surgery.
oh, what's next?
Ooh,
Eugenio Suarez.
it's not a shortstop.
Not a shortstop.
So we actually, when we did our top 10 list, we actually said, don't put Eugenio Suarez at shortstop.
yeah.
So the Reds did it, and then
They did.
he missed the ground ball,
Mm.
and then he threw a ball away. And yeah, and then so I mean,
I think he's just too big for short. Like
he's not
just
mobile enough.
A little bulky.
yes.
Like he was so he did play with the Tigers and he was a shortstop there and he wasn't good there. They moved him to third base for a reason. Guys don't go, hey, let's move you from third to short.
No.
Let's
It's
move
like
you
from
from
short to
Yeah,
third.
yeah, like
Absolutely.
Kevin Biggio.
Exactly. But what's second? Yeah.
Mm.
Then what's gonna happen to Correa? Because we won't talk about that. But yeah. So I mean, well, Correa, he's not. We're not false reporting. Correa is not moving to third base, but I do think in the future he will.
I think he's too tall.
Tall.
Really big.
I think
Yeah.
Bregman. If the Astros can keep Correa, I think Correa moves to third and Bregman goes to short.
Yeah, I've been
Bregman-
saying that for about a year
yeah.
now. I think Bregman will.
Bregman needs to go to
In
short.
college,
He's
he
been
played
holding-
middle infield.
Yeah, and he's held it down whenever
Absolutely.
Correa got injured. But back to Eugenio Suarez. I looked at Baseball Savant. He plays the same depth as Francisco Lindor.
That's a problem.
It's like you're not
You can't do
agile
that.
enough to play in and be able to go side to you know what I mean?
Lindor plays in really. I was
So,
at the game. He was
it looked
very
playing
deep.
in the grass.
So well they have him listed in 2020. He was
My thing
Towards the
thing
end-
with him though,
end of the
the
year.
Mets love to shift.
Oh.
Luis Rojas loves to shift.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I'm sitting here, you got runners on first and second, 2 outs, and we're shifting.
With 2 strikes.
With
yeah.
two
and
strikes,
Literally,
it's like-
literally runners were they would
Yeah.
steal first and they were
Yeah.
jogging at third.
Oh
what I
my
mean,
God.
but that
Yeah.
but that was late in the game. We were up
Mhm.
what, like 6
He
runs?
was focusing on the batter.
We just needed to get the batter
Yeah.
out. And Familia just getting me. Familia didn't give up any hard hits either.
No.
No, yeah, and then like for example, he had that little blue pit.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, back to Eugenio Suarez.
yeah.
He's
sorry.
he's not a shortstop.
He's not a shortstop. Get him out of there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Trade him.
I
Trade him
honestly,
to the Mets.
honestly, if you would have known you wouldn't have had a shortstop, you have Hunter Green, who was drafted as a shortstop
Yes.
and a pitcher.
Hunter Green.
You could have told him like, hey, we don't have a shortstop. Spend this all season,
Keep working on it.
get back to ground balls, get the bat so you can hit too. You know what I mean? I would have
Yeah.
liked to see Hunter Green at short. You know,
Hunter Green. I
rather
forgot
than-
about him.
rather than
Yeah.
Eugenio Suarez. I think he's gonna get called up this year. He's nasty.
Is he? How's he look on the mound? I saw him give up a bomb.
Yeah.
That's,
yeah.
that's the last I saw of him.
I mean, he throws like 101, I believe, right now.
Who hit the bomb off him? Was it? I know it was like I think it was like David. No, it was one of those smaller guys. I think it was like Tommy LaStella or it was somebody that doesn't hit a lot of home runs. He went yard.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, he throws hard and his curveball is pretty good.
I like Hunter Green though. I want to see him. I
Yeah.
want to see him
Yeah.
up here soon.
So, what's actually the next topic?
Carlos Correa, he does not like the offer that he got offered.
I wouldn't like it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he he was offered 6 years, 120 mil.
No way.
I don't think he's worth much more than that. Like, I think that's 20 mil a year. I think that the most you're gonna get is like 23.
My
24.
thing with Correa is
he doesn't stay on the field.
no, not even that. I'm not even on the field. I'm talking about the money situation right now.
Mhm.
He just saw Fernando Tatis,
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
being 2 years in the majors, not playing one full year, be the second highest paid shortstop of all time, correct?
Yeah,
I believe so.
I think so.
Right, and now behind Lindor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve Cohen.
By $1 million.
Uncle
away.
That was
Steve.
so petty
Yeah,
of
so
them.
petty.
But
Steve.
Steve was like, "How do we get this done? Give me $1 million more than Tatis."
Uh-huh.
Done deal.
Yeah.
$1 million?
deal.
Got you.
All right, but no,
But
back
I mean,
to
I
like
think that Correa, he can't look at others because
he can't look at others, but I think he has. Listen,
it's hard for him to not.
Correa is a guy. Like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
guy, if you have him on your team, listen.
He's a guy you want. He's a guy that if he's on the other team, you despise.
And
him.
my thing is, if the Astros don't pay him, somebody will.
Somebody's gonna
Somebody
pay
will.
him.
Actually,
Somebody will pay.
Mark DeRosa tried to get him in the Bronx. I think that Yankees fans will not allow that.
Bro, you guys need to get
I
over
know,
it.
yeah.
It's time to get over
Yeah.
it. It's time to get over it. It's you're just beating a dead horse at this point.
Yeah,
I know.
no,
And-
no. Even without that, I think that the Yankees bringing in another injury-prone guy is not a good look.
Yeah.
Like I think that's why Corey Seager, Trevor Story.
Again,
But anyways,
he's too big to play shortstop. Needs to move to third
he's a
base.
third
Yeah.
baseman. Yes.
But also, let's talk about the Astros a little bit.
wow.
About that whole garbage can
They've been
situation there.
getting bullied in
I-
Anaheim.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Bullied.
I mean,
Ridiculous.
It's bad.
I just want to know how an inflatable and a trash can.
How did
Yeah.
somebody get
I
a
saw
tra-
the one with the real trash can. It was this guy in a
Like,
sling.
like, did
he was
they-
banging it like this, and it fell over.
How did
Like-
security
Like,
let that happen?
No, that was two
You know what I
times
think
he
it
did.
was? You know what I think it was? I think that they took a trash can from the stadium and just said, "Let's throw this over
They
the
did.
fence on the field."
No,
So
but he
there
was
were two
standing
trash
there.
cans, yeah.
No, but the thing was, he took it, walked down the aisle, had it, and was banging it.
Yeah.
Like, listen,
Like the inflatable is like, all right,
All right, that's
I
funny.
saw
Yeah.
the story about the inflatable. It was this guy's dad. He painted it and put it as a trash can, and the son brought it to the game. And
So yeah, I mean the inflatable that was funny.
all right, but the trash can's gonna
But
get
then
somebody hurt.
Yeah.
Two
guys.
trash cans, exactly.
It's
yeah.
ridiculous. Like, listen, I get
It's
it.
like
People are
literally,
angry,
come on.
but you guys got to get over it. When was this? It happened in 2017.
Yeah, and then news came out 2020, and then obviously no fans.
Get
I mean,
over it. It's over, guys. We can't change the past. What
but then
happens,
also,
happens.
Now that we're talking about the Astros, they absolutely lit up the A's. They scored 8 runs every single game.
They look good. They're a good team.
Yeah.
They're pretty good at baseball.
The only problem with them,
unfortunate.
Framber Valdez out. That sucks for
Yeah.
them. But
And then
they're
it
a
doesn't
good.
look like Verlander's coming back either.
Lindor actually hurt Framber Valdez.
Yeah, in spring training.
The comebacker.
Speaking of Lindor,
Yep. Speaking of Lindor, extension.
We paid the man. You paid the man, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for subtweeting at you.
Uncle
I didn't mean
Steve.
it. I didn't mean it. I swear.
Uncle Steve.
so I just know that it's 341 10 years. What's like the details, like clauses, like no trades?
So,
opt-outs? I know there's no
what I've been
opt-outs.
reading is I think like a no trade clause is in effect after a certain amount of years.
But is that? Oh no, I think it's in year 6 because 5 and 10. The 5
Yes,
and 10 rule.
yes.
Yeah.
So
Here, I'm gonna pull it up right
So
now.
the no trade clause isn't in the contract, but he's gonna get it because 5 years with one team and 10 in the MLB. That's so if you spend 10 years in the MLB and 5 of them are with one team.
All right,
you get a
so
no-trade
he
clause.
gets paid a $21 million signing bonus, followed by a flat every year, $32 million.
Okay.
I
I actually think the signing bonus was what he was supposed to make this year. I think
Yes,
they
yes.
gave him
Yeah.
The contract calls for $5 million
Nice,
of
he's
the
got
annual
$20
salaries to be
million.
deferred, paid
That's a
annually.
lot of money.
A 15-team no trade clause without any opt-outs.
Okay.
All right, so he chose 15 teams and he said, "Listen, I don't want to go to them, and the Mets were like, all right, that's cool."
Yeah.
Well, I think I'd like to get my hands on that list. I'd like to see. Who
I
he
want to know
done.
what teams.
You want to know who I think he was on that list? I'm gonna give you 5 teams that were definitely on that list: the Orioles,
Yeah.
the Pirates,
Yeah.
the Rangers,
Mhm.
the Yankees,
No.
and the
I know the Tigers were on that list.
the probably Tigers. Yes,
Tigers.
I don't think the Yankees were on
I
that
100% think the Yankees are on that list.
list. I don't think the Yankees were on that list.
I think he was on the list because if that list goes out and it's not if the Yankees are on that
The
list,
Yankees are
That's
on that
gonna-
list.
that'll make me so. That'll even make the
That'll
contract
make
even
me
better.
cry. I would be like, damn, Lindor, you didn't want to come to the Bronx. I would be so. He would lose he would lose my second.
I gotta be
favorite
honest
player,
with you.
Yachty.
Some guy at the
Wow.
Phillies game was like, "You play in Flushing."
Yeah.
You play in Flushing. Like, dang, he's got a point. You play in Flushing. All right, Cap. Talk to
The
us.
Phillies started off the season 4-0.
Started. Past tense.
I mean, yeah. So the problem with the Phillies, their top 3, phenomenal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
But then they're just horrendous.
It's what's his name? I'm getting Austin Nola and his brother confused.
Aaron.
Aaron Nola,
Mhm.
right? Aaron Nola, then Zach Wheeler, then Zach Eflin looked pretty good, and then Matt Moore. It's like you know what I mean? Like, you gotta fix that.
Who is Matt Moore?
I also don't
Yeah.
think.
I mean, you guys cannot talk. He shut you guys.
No, we put up 2 runs. What are you talking about? Anyway, no. Also, I don't think Zach Eflin's gonna be good.
You think it was just a one-type thing?
It was a one-type thing, just like Steven Matz. He's a one-type thing.
Yeah, Steve Matz is pretty good.
No, he's not.
No, I said he was pretty good.
He does this every year. What he does is, right, speaking from a Mets fan, he'll have one good start. He'll be like, yay, Steven
he's
Matz!
bad, he's
And
bad.
then he gets lit up. And we're like, oh, Steven Matz. That's Steven Matz, I guess.
Yeah.
And we finally got rid of him, thank God.
I think that they start off the year hot. I think that
Took the out of the Mets to finally, they're not on pace for 162-0 anymore,
not
guys.
a good look for the
Nope.
Braves.
Oh.
Oh wow.
They're 0
They're
what?
still
They're,
undefeated.
they're
I
still winless.
Yeah, winless.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, but they're gonna clean it up. You know they are.
They're the
It's
Braves.
Yeah.
They're one of the best teams in baseball, just behind the Mets.
So going back to the Angels,
Angels.
Mike Trout had a great quote,
Quote: Jared Walsh doesn't miss fastballs.
and he does not. He went 2. He hit 2 of them.
Mhm.
He went ya.
Game.
Like, and then he pimped the hell out of that walk off.
Like, it's not like it would only go out in one state.
I got the hiccups, man.
Put Mike Trout, Jared Walsh quote.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Yeah. So that left center too. Luis Robert could have robbed that, but I guess not.
I mean, what we saw from him a couple days ago, you don't look like you're gonna rob anything anytime
right,
soon.
Right on the
Ka-dunk!
noggin. The noggin. I got it.
Ka-dunk!
Boom,
Did,
right on
did
the
you
noggin.
actually see that? What's his name? Who's that dude? Oh my God, I'm blank right now. He was a right fielder. He was steroided up. He was roided up. I'm so blanking.
Josh Hamilton?
No.
Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco.
He follows me on Instagram, by the way.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. That's
I'm actually gonna look that up as we speak. But he actually tweeted out. He tweeted out that's great form right there. But because he actually he
Yeah.
allowed one of those to happen.
That's bad. It was a home run.
Yeah.
It's bad.
All right, so now we have a segment, right? So we're gonna give you 5 hitters that were ice cold,
Freezing cold.
3 pitchers that were ice cold, 5 hitters that were on
Raging
fire,
hot.
and then 3 hitters that were on fire. And we're gonna check back next week to see that if these were flukes or if they're still on there.
Mhm.
And so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So starting off ice cold, Yelly. Yelly's not.
Poor
looking good.
Yelich.
You bringing it over from last season?
I hope.
Maybe
not.
it's a confidence thing.
Yeah.
Maybe he just doesn't trust himself.
Yeah,
I think
9 Ks, 3 hits, but I mean, you had 3 hits, but I believe he had like 15, 16 at bat, so it's not a good look. Kenson Hero. Wow.
0 hits.
0 hits, 8 strikeouts, 0 for 15.
Not
my
good.
thing is, though, always in the beginning of the year, hitters are always behind pitchers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's still
Give
cold
it to,
out.
May. Give
Yes.
it to May.
I think you can't really judge a player right now. You can judge his swings and how he looks in the box,
Yeah.
how comfortable he looks, how he looks taking pitches, swinging at pitches. I think pitchers are always going to be ahead at batters in April and into May a little bit. But I think give Yelich some time, give Hura some time. I think they'll be fine. And I think the hitters on this list, majority of them, they're going to
good
figure it out.
hitters.
Are good hitters.
yeah.
They're going to
we
figure it out.
have here are very good hitters. For example, Jock Peterson, spring training MVP.
Yeah.
All right, but that goes to prove a
It
point.
just proves that spring training
Spring
does not
training means
mean
nothing,
Jack,
guys.
you know what?
Yeah, it means nothing.
6 Ks, no hits as well.
Mm.
Tatis. Before he got injured, he was 1 for 12. He did hit a home run, but 6 Ks, 3 hits. One of them was a home run, and he also had 5 errors with the glove. We talked about that.
My thing with Tatis is, like, he
He's
gets a
Tatis.
lot of that spotlight, but he's a very good player.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, he's not the best player in baseball.
No, he's not.
He's not. He's all right. He still hasn't played 162 games yet.
I don't think they should have paid him.
I think they should have
Yeah,
gave him
but-
a couple more. But
And then
We'll see how that turns out. I think that hot take about this podcast will probably be over about 10 years from now. When this contract is up, the Padres will regret giving that deal to Tatis. They're gonna regret it. I think he's gonna be. This is the start of an injury-prone, filled contract.
I think.
And we're back again. Is it a Flippin' Bats podcast without camera problems?
He's nuts.
We're back though, guys. Don't worry. I hope you didn't miss us too much.
So, Tatis, Padres are gonna regret the extension. You're saying?
100%.
I think so. Yeah.
I think that it's another shortstop extension signed this offseason, or not even offseason. He signed it like the night of opening day, whatever. I think that Lindor is gonna, like you said, the Padres regret. I think he's gonna regret signing it. I think. That
Why do you think he's going to regret signing it?
Yeah.
because
He doesn't care how they do.
I know.
Listen,
He-
he said
money.
he was in it for the championship,
The
not the money.
championships.
That's a lie.
Don't go for Lindor like that, all right? I'm just
That's
saying.
a lie.
I'm
He
just-
doesn't care. If I was getting paid $351 million to be on a garbage team, oh, man, I really want to
know.
be good. I don't care. I'm living in a mansion out in Florida
I know.
with my wife and kid. I'm living life. I'm healthy, I'm happy. That's it. I don't care. Like maybe that's just me, but I know Lindor right now. He's loving
Living
life.
Yeah.
Boy, do I hope that if you make it to the major leagues and you sign a big extension, I hope that this team doesn't find this.
Listen,
be
I
awesome.
want to win World Series.
I'm in it for the championship. Right.
No,
But yeah.
like, listen, if I'm getting paid $351 million, of course I want to win. I'm a competitive guy. But it softens the blow a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess. All right. So, and then pitchers that were ice cold. I actually had it mixed up, but this isn't updated, by the way. I just not with the second start. I know Clayton Kershaw started last night because we're shooting this on Wednesday. And it's
Kirsch got lit up.
yeah, only 2 strikeouts, 10 hits, 5 earned runs, and
Oh.
5 in a third.
Wasn't good.
And then Luis Castillo
Oh my gosh. he
didn't
got
strike out anyone.
lit up.
Gave up 8 hits,
In
8
3
earned
runs.
runs, and 3 in a third. inning.
3 in it.
I feel sorry for whoever had him on fantasy.
Yeah.
That was a setup.
Was it you?
No, I don't have him, but I have the next guy, Randy Dobnak.
Oh, the Uber driver.
Uber. Uber everywhere. Uber. Where?
Yeah, 1 strikeout, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, and 3 innings.
Guys, Luis Castillo's ERA after the game was 21.6.
That's awful. And then guys off to a good start. We talked about Yerman Mercedes.
Yerman.
Corey Seager, 8 for 12, 2 dubs.
World Series MVP.
2 dub pieces.
JD Martinez, 8 for 15, 3 doubles.
JD Martinez's swing plays.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
You know who I think he's gonna be like? Nelson Cruz.
yeah.
Mm.
He's gonna be a projectable player for a while.
Nicholas Castellanos, 3 home runs,
Rakes.
8 for 15.
Castellanos tries the ball.
I think Whit Merrifield now has 4 home runs, by the way.
I think he just went yard. We were just watching the Reds game actually, and then with Merrifield, you guys got him, my boy. But he's 8 for 6 with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs.
Yeah, I'm not wrong a lot. But maybe I'm a little wrong with Whit. I gotta be honest with you. I hate saying that.
And then pitchers that were on fire. Jose Barrios, 12 Ks.
No, let me rephrase that. Whit had 3 home runs.
Okay. 12 Ks. 0 hits. He had a no hit.
Jose Barrios, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And in 6 innings, he actually
Jeez.
didn't know he had a no hitter.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't know he didn't even know he had a no hitter. Corbin Burns.
That game was phenomenal.
Yeah, there was actually
Yeah.
a period, right? Ended the 3rd inning, 2nd and 3rd outs were strikeouts, and then Burns strikes out the side, and then Barrios striking out the side. So there was like 9 strikeouts in a row.
That's in
Mm.
8.
8, yeah, whatever. But yeah, and then my third guy, Jason, you're gonna hate me for this. Zach Wheeler was filthy.
Stings a bit.
Zach Wheeler, 7 innings pitched, 1 hit, no earned runs. So 10 strikeouts too, by the way. But I mean, the other dude was Cole, so I think you would have hated it more.
Again, I don't know why DeGrom's not on this list.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest.
I
If you're
know.
gonna put Cole, why is not DeGrom? Because DeGrom had a better opening day start than Cole.
Well, no, actually, let's.
What?
What?
what
What?
I mean,
Last time I checked, did DeGrom give up a bomb
Yeah.
to Teoscar Hernandez?
Can you let me
No, he didn't.
What?
I was gonna say we can talk about this now because we're gonna have our 2-minute 30 seconds Mets and Yankees rant.
Oh, okay.
I'm setting up the timer.
I like this. You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
No. You guys are gonna go first.
All right.
So.
Why do we have to go first? No, it's a 2v1. You go first.
No.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
You guys are going first. 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Wait. Is it combined, both of us, or do we each get 2 minutes?
You,
and 30
no,
seconds?
you guys can just talk.
That's
You know
not fair.
All right, fine. I'll give you guys 3 minutes then, because I'm getting.
Wow, 30 seconds.
You're giving yourself 3 minutes?
I'm giving myself 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, all right.
4 minutes.
No,
No, 3 minutes. 3 minutes is fine. Cap, you can lead us off. I'll close it. I'll send us home.
Wait, actually,
I'll hit the walk off.
Well, I'm gonna close off with the Yankees, but before they even start, Luis Rojas, just give me the lineup card before you hand it out because your lineup construction is awful.
Kevin Pillar.
Awful.
Kevin Pillar?
Terrible.
Kevin Pillar.
No.
Kevin Pillar.
The lineup, I get it. Kevin Pillar hits lefties well. You went Kevin Pillar, Lindor, Conforto, Alonso, J.D. Davis.
How do you have Jeff McNeil hitting 6, bro?
Put the Grime at leadoff.
Yeah, at this point, you had
McNeil?
Pillar hitting 1.
Then you had McNeil. Then you had
James McCann.
Then it was
McCann.
Then you had
Nimmo batting 8th.
and then you had Nimmo 8, Jacob DeGrom 9. You couldn't even go double leadoff and hit Nimmo 9. Like you couldn't do that. Like
You went Pillar 1, you joke. But we won last night, so I forgive you for
All
it.
right.
all right. So 3 minutes starts now.
Go ahead, Captain.
Guys,
lead
give me
us.
a sec. I'm in my gaming room. Trevor May. Last night
He got in some
did
trouble.
better.
Yeah, he did.
He did better, but still wasn't the best. That first night, opening day for the Mets, I wanted to take his video games away.
It was rough.
It was rough.
It was
And
rough
then-
watching him.
Then Aaron Loop, bases loaded. Your one job, you came in to get Bryce Harper out.
Lefty on lefty, matchup.
He comes in one. He's like literally the call to the bullpen was, look, Aaron.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever you do, look, you give up a bomb, you can't control it.
Yeah.
Just don't hit him. You got it, coach.
He hit him right in the thigh. Like it wasn't even like close. He didn't lean into it. Right in the thigh. Like oh my god.
What a shame. No, but listen. Here's my plea to all MLB fans out here. You included. Please leave us alone. Please. I beg. We are not mean to anybody. We are a young team. We are exciting.
Make fun of the Orioles.
Exactly.
Like-
Why do we? It was one game. One game, our bullpen imploded. It was just what five runs. We had a 2-run lead. Like, listen, I get it. We're easy to make fun of.
I don't think
we
it-
said
why don't the Yankees
they're the
make fun
Yankees.
of-
They
they
always
lost
say
to
27 rings, and then they haven't gotten it in
I
forever.
know.
But listen, we're Met fans. We set our hopes high to get let down big. It happens. We understand. We're an energetic group of people. We like watching baseball. The Mets are special. You don't get bandwagon fans because if you're not raised as a Met fan, who cheers for the Mets? Like, I'm sorry. Like, listen, I get it. We're easy to make fun of. But stop. Please. Jacob DeGrom does not want to leave. Stop
Jacob
putting
deGrom.
words in his mouth. Stop it. Stop giving him that idea. Please. Jacob DeGrom
Lindor.
wants to be a Met. Stop with that. He literally just signed 10 years.
Please.
We are New York. Like, listen, we're little brothers to the Yankees. I get
Okay.
it. I get it.
Thank you for saying that.
But I'm not dapping you up for that. Get away from me. But please leave us alone. The bullpen thing is not a thing. It was one game.
I mean, I think it is a thing.
It's not a
When
thing.
your
Our bullpen
when,
is
when
good,
the last
guys.
couple 3 years, and then game one, boom, implodes again. I'm just saying. I think
It's not a thing. It's just it's the league put this on the Mets and said your bullpen's bad forever. I don't care how you guys could get Josh Hader. It's still
They got
bad.
cursed.
It's like, listen.
You got 20 seconds, by the way.
All right, here's my final words to all MLB fans out there as a Met fan. Leave us alone. We don't want any problems. Listen, we're top. We're good now. We are good now. Please, I have 10 seconds. We're good. We're good now.
James McCann, let's catch some baseballs.
Yeah.
I think that if you have to beg that you're good, are you really good?
We are good now. No, because nobody wants to accept the fact that the Mets are good.
All right. Yep.
Baseball is good when the Mets are good.
All right. So, I'll give myself 2 minutes and 30
Alright,
seconds.
think it's time to go.
Actually,
All right, everybody, sit tight.
No,
'cause
it's not.
There's no way this is gonna be 2 minutes and 30
I know.
seconds.
No. I promise it will be. So,
Did you write down a speech? You looking for it?
no, I didn't. I just want to make sure I have this ready to play.
Oh my God! No, he did not. No, he didn't.
So, starts now. So, we gave Cole 8 years, $324 million. He needs his contract renewed. He needs more money. He's so good that he needs more money. Like, did you see how filthy he was yesterday? Like, I think, he gave up a home run to Oscar Hernandez. He let one slider hang. You know, it was chilly. You know, it was an April day in New York.
I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not allowed to during your 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Yeah, and then I think that I didn't like how Boone used the bullpen in game one. Like we don't. Zach Britton is out. Justin Wilson is out. So why is Chad Green the first dude you're going to the bullpen? You know, like Chad Green's our only guy. Like, why is Darren O'Day closing games? Like, Darren O'Day is gonna get it done, but he's not gonna get the closing job done. But now we got Chapman back, and he's got the new split change. He's a new pitcher, so I can't wait to watch him. But going through the lineup, DJ is gonna be DJ. He had his first multi-hit game. Is gonna be a lot of that. Judge, his at-bats were awful in game 1, but Judge is gonna be Judge, and if Judge stays on the field, which actually I'm a bit scared. I think Judge is battling something.
He looked absolutely lost against the Blue Jays.
I think so Judge he sat the last 3 games of spring training, and then he had to DH game 3, and they ended up taking him out.
What?
In the 7th inning.
So they're hiding an injury because he's injury prone, and they don't want Yankee fans to absolutely rip him.
There, and I think
1 minute.
Aaron Hicks is only good for his bat flip on walks now. Like the dude is like his special talent was you're gonna get on base, you're in between Stanton and Judge, you know what I mean? But now he's chasing out of the zone. Like that's not your job.
He's trying to do too much.
Exactly. Boone said that Stanton's not gonna play 5 games in a row. It's like, bro, you swing the bat 10 times a game. Like you're DHing only. Why do you need to rest day every 5 days? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But whatever. Gleyber Torres, not a shortstop. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. He's not a shortstop.
Overrated.
Not overrated. As a shortstop, maybe. But as a player, if he's at second, no. I talked about how I'm not sold on Gary Sanchez yet.
15
What else do we have to talk about? Oh, Odor. What's the point of getting Odor? If Odor's in a 3-spot, Boone, you give me your lineup card as well. All right. The New York managers, they need their lineup cards taken away from them. That's what I'm gonna finish on.
3, 2, 1. All right, everybody. Well, that was our first.
Wait. I forgot to finish this.
Whoa.
The Yankees, right, on the biggest win streak of the year. So you're gonna hear a lot of this.
Ball game over. Yankees win.
We're gonna get. Is there potential copyright on that? Is there potential? No, I'm very serious. Is there potential copyright on that?
I don't think so, but if there is,
I'm pretty sure it's owned by
Whatever.
WFAN.
Whatever. Yes.
That could be a problem. That could be a potential problem. If this gets cut out, just know it was Adrian in the mic with Michael K, right?
John Sidley.
Okay.
The Yankees lose.
That's my favorite call.
Yeah.
I can't wait to listen to that in the playoffs once again. All right. Well, thank you for listening to our in-season episode 4, right, guys?
Yes.
Wow. We've come a while.
I think we've covered everything.
Yeah, in the good old basement. All right. Well, thank you for listening to episode 4 of our in-season episode. We look forward to next week, where the Mets are the best team in baseball and leading the NL East. Peace out.
See you later.